welcome to my review of the FiiO X7 digital audio player. This player is made by FiiO, that you might know from the X5, X3 and X1 digital audio player and from other amplifiers or digital analog converters that are in the market already for quite some time. It's a company that has tremendous value for money, and again, they didn't fail with this new product. I like it a lot. I have compared it to the astell&kern AK100 Mark I that I have, another AK100 that I put together with my Glove Audio A1, balanced amplifier and DAC. I used it with a iBusso DX50, or compared it to an iBusso DX50, here stacked with a JDS Labs C5 amp, and also one of my all-time favorites, here an X5 Generation 1, stacked with a Cayenne C5 amplifier. And I must say, this little thing beat them all, with a slight exception of this Glove Audio and AK astell&kern 100. Together, these two might have a slight edge on sound quality, but are way less versatile. This is heavier. You can't see that, of course, in the view. It's the X7 is smaller and, of course, has much higher versatility, which I will get you to in a moment. Let me run you through what you see here. You have a large display. It's running on Android. Volume buttons up and down, on and off button. Here is the micro SD card slot. One screw to remove the amp module. Yes, you heard that right. The amp module here on the bottom is removable, and you can choose from different amp modules by FiiO. This amp module has a single-ended 3.5mm headphone output and the USB connector to charge the battery and, of course, to load files onto it. On the other side, the other Torx screw. FiiO provides you with a nice screwdriver in order to remove it. Very easy and very, very well machined. It fits perfectly fine. On the right side, you see a play-pause button and a forward and backwards and skip button. On the top of the unit, you have here a line out and coaxial out socket, where you can connect the specific coaxial cable, and then you can connect this player to your own digital analog converter if you choose to. The DAC chip in this device, though, is an ESS 9018. It's from Sabre. It's a great DAC and a great sounding amplifier. I must say I have enjoyed it tremendously. It's very full and detailed sound with a lot of bottom end without being too exaggerated in the bass. It just feels very round and full. It is a lovely experience. I used the FiiO EX1 to try this player, as well as Westone W60, some JVC HAFX 850, Ultimate EOS 900, and the RHA-T20. Most time I spent with my Oppo PM3, which I like a lot, over the ear headphone, and I must say, with all of these headphones, the player excelled a lot. Let me quickly run you through it, what you see when you switch on the player. This is the music app that you would see when you play. When you start the player in two different modes, you have the pure audio mode. If you can see here, it runs on Android, so you have two modes in which this player can start. You need to reboot the player, though, in order to get into the right mode. What happens if the player is in pure music mode? For demonstration purposes, I leave it in Android mode at the moment, so I can use multiple apps. If you use the pure music mode, the player will start and just play this FiiO music app, which is also very, very nice and easy to use. As you can see here, this is playing the file here. You can choose, I set Ahmad Jamal, and you have here DSD files. If you click on it, you can see it in full screen. You have lyrics, if the song has lyrics, and details about the song. You can see even more details here about the song, the file size. This file is a DSD file. It has 167 megabytes for a single song. And to show you how fast the the FiiO can skip inside the song. As you can see here, I just go back and forth, and it plays it seamlessly without any skipping and hopping. And you can skip between tracks, 1, 2, 3, 4, blazingly fast. It's just really amazing how fast this player is. You can set here your equalizer. You have lots of ways of actually setting your into equalizer. You can use presets and switch it on and off, and do lots of things here. It's a brilliant user interface. Of course, you have the big categories. You can see by song, by artist, by album, and by genre, and you can browse the files as they are stored on your SD card or on the memory of the device itself. It comes with 32 GB memory built in, and of course a micro SD card slot where you can put in anything up to 256 gigabytes. If you're looking at, for example, here at all your artists that I have at the moment, and you press and hold on the side, you can choose and go back via the alphabet, which of course is a very, very nice way to scroll longer, even though it scrolls very nice and fast. Getting to the right alphabet is a big help. And of course, one thing that you now have, because you have a touchscreen interface, is also to just use the keyboard in order to search for songs. Of course, demonstration, I don't take it right. Let's say I'm looking for a song by Calvin Harris. Let's see if I have anything. Oops. Let's type there. Hello. The software is a bit buggy sometimes because it's still a beta version. It's not yet the release version. Let me do this again. So it will be bug-free when it's released to consumers. There, Calvin Harris, boop, and there it's playing. Fantastic. So searching with the keyboard is of course a big help. The player comes with Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and other things, so you can connect Bluetooth headphones to it if you wish, and of course use Wi-Fi. Why would you need Wi-Fi on a digital audio player? Well, what I showed you right now is pure offline playing. Everything has to be on the player in order to be played forward. But if you don't use the pure music mode, and if you boot into the Android mode, you can actually install and play streaming content, which is really, really good. For example, here I'm in this app of Spotify, and it's playing songs from Spotify, which is pretty nice. If you have the screen locked, you see as well the album art of what is just playing from Spotify, what is streaming via Wi-Fi, and you can explore great songs. A player of this caliber, around the $700 range, you might want to use high-res content, because the high-resolution content gives you better quality, of course, and better enjoyment for music. However, these streaming services are great to find new music that you might want to know, get to learn about, and just explore, and then download high-res versions later on. Or you use, as you can see here as well, tidal streaming, which offers you uncompressed and lossless streaming as well. FiiO is producing a whitelist of applications that are allowed to be installed on this player at the moment. So probably soon you will also have Apple Music and other services that are being supported on Android here available to install and then run. However, while streaming, the battery life is lower than in pure music mode. In pure music mode, you will only have the app that is this app. You cannot start any streaming music. You have to reboot the player in the right mode in order to use that. And the battery life is much better in pure music mode, because it basically shuts off everything that it doesn't need in order to just play high quality content. So yeah, that's basically my review of this player. I must say I'm very impressed. It feels very well made. It feels good. The design is, let's say, a bit basic, but it feels very good in the hand. It's a bit heavy, But as I said, it feels good, it's easy to carry, and the versatility that you have on this player with the big touchscreen is just unbeatable. I mean, you can like songs, you can put songs into your playlist and remove playlists, you can manage your playlists on the player, which was very, very tough and tiring with the little displays and the scroll wheels and the non-touch interface that you had with a couple of other players before. Yeah, overall, for the price, around $700, I think you can't get this kind of sound quality cheaper than that at the moment. I think to find something comparative, you need to spend around $1,000 at the moment. So in this case, it's a very, very good deal, and I can't wait until Samad will have this player available for retail. This is a demo unit, because I'm definitely going to get one. I like it, and I can retire a couple of my older players, I guess. Especially with the exchangeable amp modules, I can just very quickly change the modules, and then don't have to stack big other amplifiers to my players anymore if I want to use them with my over-the-ear big headphones that have high impedance or need a lot of power, with like planar magnetics. You will be able to just get a different amp module, plug it in, and use it in balanced mode or in high power mode, depending on the amp module that you can purchase afterwards. It's brilliant. I love it. Thank you for watching and hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.